Ryan Steinert with Glenn Smith, Athletic Director at Rich High School. Glenn, thanks as always for your time today.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Flaming Gorge Classic was a few weeks ago. The Rebels both did pretty well. The boys 3-0, girls 2-1, and then Christmas break, and you jump right back into the action against a region opponent. That's got to be a tough scheduling situation for the Rebels.
Yeah, they had to play Tabby over the break, both the boys and girls, and they came back, and the girls, of course, had a close game with Tabby and ended up losing, and then the boys ended up beating Tabby. So that was a tough game over the Christmas holidays for them.
What's your take on the girls and that close loss, 53-52?
I thought the girls had many opportunities to win. They just didn't come through when they had some chances. You know, they missed some foul shots, and then they missed some open shots that didn't go in. So I thought, you know, they had their opportunities, and that's kind of the way it goes in games sometimes.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how things play out in the region for the girls. You've got Tabby, Rich, and Duchesne, I think are all, I mean, any given night, one of those teams can beat any one of the other.
Yeah, there's three teams that are about the same level, and so it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out with each of those teams.
Were you expecting the boys to win that big against Tabby on Friday?
I thought they'd win. I didn't think it would be quite that big, but, you know, they played well, and Tabiona didn't shoot the ball particularly well from the outside, and for them to do well, they're going to have to be able to do that. And so I was a little bit surprised.
I think Tabiona wanted to slow the pace, but when Rich got ahead, the Rebels were able to push that pace and set the tone in the second half and really just blew them away.
Yeah, they struggled once we got ahead. Tabby, you could see they kind of lost their confidence and struggled through the second half.
Looking at different teams and comparing scores, there's so much about matchups that go into it, but just on paper, it looked like the game would be a lot closer.
Yeah, you just never know. That's why it's kind of hard to compare scores, is because you don't know how the teams will match up personnel-wise.
Glenn, the boys get right back into it on Thursday, and it's against a team that they were embarrassed by last time they played them at Bear Lake, but this time it's the Bears at Rich.
Yeah, so hopefully the boys team will have a better showing against Bear Lake this time. Last time, like you said, they were embarrassed, so that should give them a little extra incentive to play well when they come up here.
The weekend continues Friday. It'll be at Manila, both the girls and boys.
Yeah, and I've heard their boys team hasn't lost, so it'll be interesting to see how they fit into the region.
And then, do you know anything about Westside, the Rebels' opponent for the boys on Saturday?
Just that Westside is always good, so I look forward to it being a tough matchup for our boys.
Wrestlers get back into it this week as well at Bear Lake?
Yeah, they go to Bear Lake, and that'll be a good tournament for them. They'll have the opportunity to see how they do against some of the Bear Lake wrestlers and others, so it'll be a fun meet for them.
The drill team has only about a month until state drill, is that correct?
Yeah, they are starting to wind down a little bit, and of course they performed over the holidays at the basketball tournaments and looked good, so we're excited to see how they do.
Anything else you want to touch on, Glenn?
Nope, we just want to wish the Rebels good luck this week in all their games.
I got to thank you. I don't know who exactly to thank, but it was fun to see that somebody put together that little headphone thing with my name there at the gym. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. That would be the cheerleaders, so give the cheerleaders a shout-out. That looks really nice up there.
Yeah, it does. Thanks to the cheerleaders. All right, Glenn Smith, Athletic Director at Rich High School. Thanks for your time, and good luck this week.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.